The man came back and reported to Abu Dar that the said man enjoined good and forbade evil. Abu Dar was not satisfied and decided that he himself should go out and probe the real situation. After some attempts to identify the person of the Prophet, PBUH, he managed to meet him, though not without some difficulties due to the antagonistic atmosphere within which the proponents of the new faith were trying to work their way. No sooner than Abu Dar was exposed to the real nature of Islam, he embraced it. Despite the Prophet's earnest plea not to divulge his new move, Abu Dar went directly to the holy sanctuary, where he publicly declared that he had testified to the oneness of Allah and prophethood of Muhammad. The heathens all around hurried and began beating him. He almost died when Al-Abbas intervened, warning against killing someone whose tribe was in full command of the strategic commercial caravan routes leading to Makkah. The event recurred in the following morning, with the same man to come to the scene and rescue him. Bukhari 1:449-544 4.Tufail bin Amr ad-Dawsi. He was an honest poet and chief of Ad-Daw's tribe inhabiting an area close to Yemen in South Arabia. He arrived in Makkah in the 11th year of prophethood. Great reception ceremonies were accorded to him on his advent. The Makkans soon started to inculcate in his ears all sorts of antipathy against the Prophet, PBUH. They even alleged that he had caused the most horrible societal schism, dividing all sorts of social life. Even the family ties were subject to his schemes and plans of dissension. They even warned him against speaking or even listening to him. The man, overpowered by these pleas, complied by their requests. He even stuffed his ears with a piece of cotton in order not to hear any word of his. However, when this tribesman entered the mosque, he saw Muhammad, PBUH, observing his prayer, and out of curiosity, he approached him, for it was a divine will to hear the Prophet's sound and appealing words. The temptation to hear more was irresistible, so he followed the Prophet, PBUH, into his house, briefed him on his advent and all the story of the people of Quraysh. The Messenger of Allah, PBUH, recited some verses of the noble Quran, and the man managed to taste something exceptionally beautiful and discern the truth latent within. He embraced Islam and testified that there was no God but Allah and that Muhammad was his messenger. He then said that he was an influential man among his people and that he would call them to profess Islam, yet he wanted the Prophet, PBUH, to equip him with a supportive sign that would ease his future task. It was in fact a divine light, bestowed light in his whip. He called his father and wife to embrace Islam, and they did respond. His people lagged a little, but he exhorted them fervently and was fully successful.